You won't believe this, but we're literally at the point where Android phones can run full PC games. Not mobile games, not cloud streaming, actual PC games. And I'm not even talking about some future chip that isn't out yet. I'm talking about the current Snapdragon 8 Elite line, all the way up to Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. Things are getting wild. Let's break this down in simple terms. For years, PC gaming was locked to big desktops with huge graphics cards. Then gaming laptops came in, then handheld PCs. And now we have Android phones running games like The Witcher 3, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Cyberpunk 2077, GTA 5. Yes, on a phone. And not just launching them, actually playing them. 720p resolution, 30 to 60 FPS, smooth. That is insane. Now here's what's really crazy. This isn't cloud gaming. It's not streaming from another PC. The phone is doing the work through emulation. Let's talk about how this is even possible. There are apps like GameHub and Game Native. These apps basically act like translator. PC games are made for Windows and x86 processors. Phones use ARM processors. Totally different languages. So what these apps do is translate Windows PC code into something your Snapdragon chip can understand. GameHub even uses Proton, the same tech that helps the Steam Deck run PC games, and it combines that with other tools that convert x86 instructions to ARM in real time. That means your phone is basically pretending to be a Windows PC, and it works. Let's look at real examples. On the AYN Odin 3, which uses a Snapdragon 8 Elite with 16GB RAM, games like Left 4 Dead 2 and Marvel Cosmic Invasion ran at a smooth 60 FPS. No major drops. That's console-level performance on an Android handheld. Then on the Lenovo Y700 Gen 4 tablet with the same chip but 12GB RAM, GTA 5 ran at 720p normal settings at over 40 FPS. GTA 5 on Android. Now here's where things go next level. On the Red Magic 11 Pro with the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 and 16GB RAM, things got even crazier. Spider-Man Miles Morales ran close to a steady 30 FPS at 720p low settings and FSR3 upscaling. That's a modern PlayStation-era game. Then, The Witcher 3 DX9 version ran at 60 FPS locked at 720p low settings. And Cyberpunk 2077? Over 60 FPS with frame generation turned on. A few months ago, it could barely hit 45-50 FPS. Now it's over 60 on a phone. Just think about that for a second. A few years ago, Android phones struggled with heavy mobile games at max settings. Now we're running full PC AAA titles, and it's only getting better. What amazes me the most is how mature this whole ecosystem has become. Before, PC emulation on Android was messy. You needed to tweak settings for hours, drivers, compatibility layers, random crashes. Now, GameHub is on the Play Store. You install it, log into Steam, download your games, and you're basically good to go. It even has built-in Steam integration. That means your phone is becoming something close to a mini Steam Deck, but in your pocket. Of course, it's not perfect. You still need a high-end chip like Snapdragon 8 Elite or Gen 5. You need good cooling, you need at least 12 or 16 gigabytes of RAM for smooth performance, and yes, battery drain is real. But the fact that it's even playable is the important part. This is no longer just a tech demo. This is viable. We are entering a time where Android devices are powerful enough to blur the line between mobile and PC gaming. And here's what's interesting. Snapdragon chips are getting stronger every year. GPU performance is going up, AI cores are improving, translation layers are getting more optimized. So imagine Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 or Gen 7. Imagine 1080p stable 60 FPS for most PC games. Imagine mod support getting smoother. Imagine using a phone docked to a monitor with a controller and playing your entire Steam library. We are not that far away. And this changes everything. Because PC gaming used to require a $1,000 setup, now you might already have the hardware in your pocket. That's what excites me. Android is no longer just mobile gaming. It's becoming a real gaming platform. And the craziest part? This is all happening quietly. No big marketing hype, no massive launch event saying your phone is now a PC. It's just enthusiasts, developers, and YouTubers pushing the limits, and suddenly we're running Cyberpunk on Android. 5 years ago, that sounded impossible. Today, it's real. Now, let me ask you something. If your phone can run GTA 5, Spider-Man, The Witcher 3, and Cyberpunk, at what point does a phone stop being just a phone? We're watching a shift happen in real time, and honestly, this might be one of the most exciting times for Android power users ever, because this is just the beginning.